morning students. We are talking about the topic of raptor drawing flowcharts using raptor. Here the introduction to the raptor is raptor stands for the rapid arithmetic prototyping tools for ordering reasoning. It is the visual paradigm environment designed to help users understand algorithm and flowcharting. So here we observe that the flowcharts we in before class we discussing that the flowcharts in different sizes, different shapes we use to start, stop, and conditioning formats for diamond shape. We use that the raptor stands of algorithm to prototyping tool. In this visual paradigm, environment designed to help users understand algorithm and flowcharting. So it is easy to understand what steps we are involved in and what's the flow of the step we perform in the raptor. So here easy to identify the problem, so how many steps are involved and what steps are execute one by one. So the tool is particularly useful for beginners in programming and algorithm design. The tool is particularly useful for beginners in programming and algorithm design. This tool is most useful and helpful to the beginner to who write and build a algorithm, to how to execute and how to perform, what data we need and what steps are to be done. So here we observe that the free tool task test against servers, object-oriented UML class diagrams. Like in software testing, in software engineering, we hear that UML class diagrams. That nothing rather than the flowcharts that we are created. So code generation, visual environment. Like these are the features of Raptor. Next, what is a flowchart? Basically, the flowchart is a graphical representation of process of algorithm. It represents the graphical form. So, how to represent and how to process the algorithm, what steps to be should exist, what one after one. Like that, this flowchart will indicate in a diagrammatically. Here we observe that there are some symbols, start, stop, oval shape, rectangular, diamond for input and output for processing. Diamond is the decision box. This is the flow lines to indicates that are arrows. Flow lines. This way to its flows. This in step was next step is execute. Next, annotation and a connection. This circle is a connector to the two different symbols of execution. It uses standardized symbol denote the different type of actions or steps in the process. So it's the standard symbols we use in a flowchart, but these steps are the process to the actions that are different types. Flowcharts can simply complex process, making them easier to understand and implement. So flowcharts are process is very easy and making them understand easy to implement what steps have to done and what is the process of flowcharts and algorithms. Next, features of Raptor. So here the features of Raptor user-friendly interface for creating flowcharts effortlessly. So here in software engineering we using the UML diagrams, that in that we have to draw the uh, flowcharts. So here the Raptor is user-friendly interface. It creates flowcharts effortlessly. We cannot effort that much of creating flowcharts. So it supports various control structures like loops, conditionals, and functions. So it supports it highlights the loops, conditional, and functions. That what we are taking to the algorithm. Users can execute their flowcharts step by step to visualize the flow of execution. So users can, it helps to the these flowcharts are help to the users to follow the step by step of the flowcharts to visualize and flow of execution. These features of a Raptor. And getting started with Raptor, download install Raptor from its official website. So here we see that the Raptor example, how it looks like. These are the Raptors. These are tools are given in the Raptor tool, that is output, input, call, assignment, selection, loop. So in that we using and we selecting that tools, we are apply and edit the text of programming. Then we create the flowcharts. Upon launching, users are greeted with a blank canvas for flowchart creation. So here is the blank canvas to create a flowchart, our own design. So familiarizing oneself with the toolbar is essential for efficient flowchart design. So here we observe that the efficient flowchart design. Next, the basic symbols in a raptor is the raptor utilizes specific symbols like ovals, assignment, inputs, start, end, and rectangle for process. So here we use the oval symbol for start and stop, rectangle for assignment, inputs and output, and diamond shape for conditioning formats, where branching occurs based on a conditions. Arrows indicates the flow of control from one step to the next step in the chart. So arrows are indicate to the it control from first step to second step, third step to fourth step. It indicates the flow of flow charts. Next, creating a simple flowchart. So start by dragging and dropping symbols from the toolbar onto the canvas. So here we taking the blank canvas. Observe that we using the tools. So just drag and drop the symbols on the toolbar onto the canvas. So can connect the symbols using arrows to indicate the flow of the diagram. So we are using the arrows to connect the symbols of different symbols of the flowchart. We connect them using flow lines. It indicates the process of the flow of flowcharts. Use the edit feature to label each step clearly for better understanding. So edit feature for a label to we can edit that color optimization and plain canva. We using different types to understand better and visualize better to easily understand everyone. Next, implementing decision structures. So decision structures allows for the branching paths in the flowchart based on conditions. So here we implementing the decision structure based on the conditions. We apply the two conditions or three conditions. We apply in the flowcharts. For that is yes or no, true or false. Like that we applying the conditions. So to ensure that all possible outcomes are counted for the avoid logical error. So if possible outcomes are it avoided the logical error. For diamond symbol it represents the conditioning true or false to decision point effectively. It gives the output that is a true or false. It process for the different shapes oval, rectangular, diamond shape. These are the constant names for that the condition that water process and water perform operations. Next, looping in raptor. In that looping raptor, loop enable repetitive execution of a set of instruction until condition is met. So that we are taking one condition is true or false. That condition met, we completely execute the instruction until the condition is met, like we are taking the pre-last loop. In raptor, loops can be created using specific loop symbol available in the toolbar. That are tools are this loop also in tools raptor is available. Clearly define the loops entry and exit conditions to maintain clarity. So clearly define the loop that what loops are we are giving entry and exit condition to maintain the clarity of the flowchart. Next, debugging flowcharts. So these debugging flowcharts is crucial to ensure that the flowchart executes as intended. Raptor allows user to run flowchart step by step for easy troubleshooting. So the Raptor allows users to run that flowcharts are run in Raptor for a sample work, the step by step for easy to troubleshooting. So in which stage, in which step there is a problem or identify. We identify that the problem and rectify that. So easy to troubleshoot. So users can set a breakpoint to pause execution at specific point for closer examination. So the user can set a breakpoint to pause execution from the flowchart. In that flowchart only the user can identify the mistakes or any troubleshooting errors. They can rectify the in flowcharts and it gives the correct output of the processing flowcharts. Next, exporting flowcharts. The Raptor offers options to export flowcharts in various formats. The export flowcharts are the various formats we use in a Raptor. Is user can save their work as image or share them as a text file or collaboration. So in this there is an option to the sharing this design or this flow chart to the other one is to save in a image purpose or to share a text file or collaboration or as it is a file to the share to anyone. Next, exporting facilities easier sharing and review with peers or instructors. So export facilities easier to share this review with the peers or instructors. So wherever the instructor to share this flowchart and give and take them any changes or instruction from there to edit and change from here it's only the raptor offer these option export flowchart in a various formats. So different formats that are images or text files that various formats can raptor give option to that export this you are designing flowchart. Next, educational benefits of using raptor. For educational benefit of using raptor is understanding all through visual representation. So through visual representation in education purpose all are can easily understand the what is raptor and what is the flowchart. It helps in building problem solving skills by engaging users in algorithm design. So it helps to building problem solving, that problem solving to build easily build a solution by engaging users algorithm design. That educational benefit with using raptor. The tool is particularly beneficial for students and educators in a computer science. This tool is very beneficial for the students that are basic and what's the raptor, what's the flowchart, and what is the programming algorithm. In computer science, students and lecturers to tell them students easily and to understand them easily by using this raptor and flowcharts, because it's the visualized for a represent, but it is visualized representation that data easily they can understand to visualize representation of data. Next, common use cases. The raptor is frequently used in academia for teaching programming concepts. It is mostly used in the teaching concept of the program, that what is assignment, call, input, output, and what process have you done inside the program, algorithm, and why using the flowchart efficiently and morely using in a programming language. So it is frequently used in an academic teaching program. It can also assist in designing algorithms for real world applications. It can also use it in the real world applications, that is mostly the IT companies or engineering. They use everyone have a rough idea that what they are doing. So these flowcharts are the best for that rough ideas to what step we have to execute one by one and what data we have to need. Professionals in a various fields utilize Raptor for process mapping and optimization. In professional, various fields use this Raptor to mapping and optimization to new programming or new um, that we call it as a new data and the project have to be done. So for that user have to know that what actually is done. So for example we using these flowcharts for rough idea, the users can be represent these are the steps we performed, so these output expected output they will come. So these are the best useful for the industries also. Next, limitations of Raptor. While Raptor is user friendly, it may not support advanced programming features. So in this, Raptor is very used for the creating flowcharts, but it not support advanced programming features. It supports only basics. So the complex algorithm might require additional programming knowledge beyond flowcharting. So we what who are creating the flowcharts have the additional programming knowledge beyond the flowcharting. That not only a flowcharting idea, but also having the programming knowledge. The software is primarily designed for educational purpose, limiting its professional utility. So the software is mainly used for the educational purpose and limiting its professionally used also its limit For that, we use in the raptor. Next, community and support. Raptor has an active user community providing resources and troubleshooting help. Online forum and tutorials can enhance learning and provide additional insights. Engaging with the community can improve one's flowcharting skills and knowledges. How to help your community in 8 easy ways. Here we observe in a diagram to support your children, build a house, shop in your community, clean up your neighborhood. Next, take part in your political process, support community events, be friendly, bonus. So these are 8 steps we use to help community using the raptor has effectively user community providing for troubleshooting. Next, conclusion and future of raptor. Raptor is a powerful tool for visualizing and understanding algorithms. Its educational focus makes it an excellent choice to learn in a programming. As the technology evolves, raptor may integrate more advanced features for the broader applications. Thank you.